Okay, good morning everyone, and I am going to be showing you that we have made an update and we are now on version 1.0.1. And if you're not sure what version you are on, what you're going to do is click on the extensions and come down to manage extensions. And then what you're going to do is, I'm going to remove this one real quick. And what you're going to do is you're going to look for the actual Chrome extension. If you don't have it, make sure to come right back on over to the Chrome Web Store and look for IMLeadsPro. We're going to add the Chrome. Click on Add Extension. Okay, and then we're going to come back over to extensions. I'm just going to refresh. You're going to scroll down and you're going to see IMLeadsPro. If it's not 1.0.1, click on Update and it'll reach out to the Chrome Web Store and download the latest version, and it'll also automatically download any of the latest versions for any of the other Chrome extensions that you may have. So once we have that, we're going to come right back on over to Facebook and we're going to go through a few of the changes that we've done. So we had been talking about being able to use groups as a way to gather leads, and that is definitely the direction that we're heading. So I'm going to click on groups here, and I'm just going to click on search groups, and I'm going to type in something other than keto. I've been doing that quite a bit. So let me go ahead and type in grants, just out of curiosity. And then I'm going to click on groups, and then I'm going to show public groups. Now this is showing all the public groups that are showing all about grants and scholarships, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Chrome extension, to my IMLeads tool. I'm going to make sure to pin it. I'm going to click here. I'm going to have to log in, so I'm going to blur all of this out. Now that I am logged in, I'm going to click on labels. And I'm going to click on create a label, and this one's going to be called grants. And just give it a color. So now we can see it down here on the bottom. Grants. So now we're going to come back up to leads. And if we do the drop down and show, we have no leads for grants. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pick a group here. We're going to choose this top one. Scholarships and grants here, 17,000 members. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on members. And we're going to come back over to the tool. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scrape group members. And the tool is going to ask you what label we're going to apply. We're going to apply grants and then click on start. And then we see the scraping dialog box pop up here. And to verify that it is working, I'm going to hit the function F12 key in order to bring this up. And you can see that it is actually working as it is grabbing users' information. So I'll close that back out. Basically, it's grabbing their first name, their last name, their avatar image, their link to their Messenger profile. That's all it's doing. And it's going to do this until it gets 25 members. And you just walk away or you just relax, because it won't take very long in order for it to do this. Maybe about 2 minutes. But as soon as it has these 25 new leads, then you can start working these leads and talking to them, saying, hey, I noticed that you're new to this group too. This is the information that I've compiled from it so far. This may help you. I've got some other information about groups that you may find valuable. If you want it, please let me know. Just give me your email address and I'll send it over. Once they give you their email address, then you can add that to their profile inside the tool, and I'll show you how to do that here in just a moment. And then you can send that information to a webhook. That webhook can then go to Zapier, Integromat, any other type of automation process, Pabbly. There's a few others out there now. And it can go to Google Sheets. It can go to any autoresponder that can connect to your automation software. Makes it really, really nice. So this should be almost done. I'm going to check to see what number we're on. 16. So we've got 9 to go. 17. $25. There we go. So it has gathered 25 new leads, and we can verify that. We're going to click on the IMLeadsPro icon. We're going to do the drop down. We're going to choose grants. And now we can see that we have every single one that was on that list. Now, I may go through here, and if I see one that I think may be a page like this one here, I'll just delete that one out. So now we have 25 new prospects to bring into our workflow sales pipeline. So what you can do is you're going to click right on their avatar image, and it's going to bring up this page here to where if we had any canned responses for grants, we could click on the IMLeadsPro canned response here, and it would show up here. But since there's not one, it's not showing. But what we're going to do is we're just going to create one here real quick. Create and grants, and labels grants that it's associated to. This is a very good tactic right here. I'm new to this group too. Can you tell me what you have found out so far, and I will do the same. It's a great way to start a dialogue. I'm going to go ahead and choose save. And now when we come back down here, we're going to have to refresh, but once we come back down here, click on that. There it is. So now if I click on it, it has his first name. I'm new to this grant group too. Can you tell me what you found out so far? And I will do the same. I can send that to them and begin the dialogue and move on from there. So that is how you scrape group members. And then, of course, if he gives you his email address, perfect opportunity for you to come right back to here, click on the I, paste in his email address, and click save. Once you have it, you can click on this icon, which will send his details to a webhook. You can create any type of webhook. The webhooks come directly from either Integromat, Zapier, Pabbly. There's a few, like I said, there's a few other products out there that do the exact same thing. It'll grab the information and then forward it on to autoresponders, calendars, etc. And that's exactly what this is for. So now let's say that you're working with this person and you're going to want to schedule a meeting. So you can click on add reminder, type in a meeting title, a description, give it a date and time, and then also select the webhook that you want it to go to. So I'm just going to use this example, and I'm going to use today's date, 7-8-2021, and I'm going to put that in the title and description. Sometimes if you click out of the range, it won't it'll close out, which it should. And then today's date, and I'm going to do at 10:45 a.m. and I'm going to send it to my Google Calendar. Click Save. So now that to prove to you that that worked, I'm going to open up my Google Calendar for today. 10:45 meeting. If I click on it, it has his name, the date and time, and then also a link that goes directly to Messenger for him in order for us to go ahead and conduct that meeting. And then, of course, I can see right here of everything that I have been talking about. So that is it. That is the update 101 has helped out quite a bit on the scraping of public groups. You no longer have to be a member of the public group. Private groups, you still have to be a member in order to scrape the new members. So that is it. If you need anything, please do not hesitate to reach out, and I appreciate your time.